supporting those national level initiatives are very important. Thank you very much.
Thank you, IMO, for sharing your insight. Thank you very much. Italy, please.
Good morning to all. I seize the moment to express my congratulations for the perfect organization of the meeting. And I would like to share and to provide some information about the experience that we are performing within the European Coast Guard Function Forum, as well as in the project, the European Coast Guard Function Academy Networks. We developed the website, and also in those websites, and mainly the most advanced is the European Coast Guard Function Network website. We had good experiences sharing information. We put all the training centers in a network, so they share their programs, their training activities, and they also can operate under the umbrella of the forum for promoting training activities and personnel exchange. So considering the initiative and also what India perfectly expressed before the presentation, we will be glad to provide our experience and share with you our ideas for coming activities on this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Itari. I have actually visited your website, and it was found that there are informative website. And I have a question about TOR to manage the website. Do you have such kind of a management system, like you have a TOR or something like that?
This is a very good question. At the moment, maybe I requested the support of my colleague from the Finnish border guard. Finland is responsible for managing the website of the Academy network, and the project is not finished yet. We envisage to present the results of the entire project with a plenary conference that will be held in September or October, roughly, 2019. Afterwards, a mechanism for self-sustainability should be found and envisaged. Maybe the forum will act as a sort of apex body supporting the network of the training centers. And in that network, they have to find, the centers and the head of the centers, the way to provide the continuity and the future activities of the network. At the moment, the network is supported by the forum, and the forum is funded by the Commission, exactly by the DG Mare, General Director Mare. Thank you.
Thank you, Italy. Thank you for the valuable information. Nigeria, please.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first express our appreciation for the excellent handling of the sessions and the entire conference. This is the second year running, and I think Japan is leading the way in bringing Coast Guards, globally together. Kudos to you. My intervention is on the information sharing presentation by India. much as I agree with some of the opinions expressed in that presentation, I mean, that is information sharing at, I think, 2 levels. That is at members level and at the public level. But I think what's critically important in our world is ensuring information sharing amongst Coast Guards, amongst maritime agencies. That's of vital importance for ensuring safer world and ensuring safety, of our marine environment. Let me just say something about an incident that happened in Nigeria some time ago. We got information from the authorities in Netherlands that a vessel that had just left one of the ports was suspected to be carrying dangerous goods. And we got that information. But unfortunately, we couldn't really, when the vessel got to the port in Lagos, we couldn't really do the necessary tests because the test kits were not with the officers that boarded that vessel. And they tried to tell the captain to use the test kits on board. He refused. So we and the vessel took off to Tema Port in Ghana, and we had to alert the Ghanaian authorities to about it. But before it could go, I mean, our own MPA, Port Authority was able to apprehend it and be able to check the something very well. What I'm saying basically, that really underscores the need for information sharing amongst Coast Guards, or agencies, performing Coast Guards function. That's one level. And then what is important is that right now, we live in a world in which we have some level of unequal levels of technological development. I believe the world that we live in should be the strong supporting the weak so that we can have cohesion in our world. In our own part of the world, Africa, we are still lagging behind in terms of technological development I see across this hall great nations, representatives of great nations, technologically advanced nations. And so it's important that for us to be able to have the greater collaboration needed to ensure safety and security, in our marine environment. It's important that we must engender, and ensure that we have greater ties, share information at your higher level, of technology with those that have, that are still coming and lagging behind in terms of technology. And I believe that is the way we should go. Thank you.
Thank you, Nigeria. Through this Thank you, Nigeria. Through this cooperation framework, Coast Guard Global Summit, one of our objectives is to enhance Coast Guard capacity of the entire world.